doing a tutorial today, which I told y'all we're gonna do for y'all. You know, some of the freeform dread. Look at them. Side of my hand. See that there? Look at them. Yeah. With that, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Get your boy shit, Florida gang. She on the dump, my nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Real Florida boy. I ain't bullshitting with you. See what I got in my hand? Aloe vera, baby. I just washed my hair out there with the spigot, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, with that Suave shampoo. That's that shit gonna make all this shit just stick together to the root, you know what I'm talking about? Make it go like one big dread, you know what I'm talking about, from the root. You know what I'm talking about? You see right there? We matted up all the way around this thing, man. Man, feel me? After you wash it with the Suave shampoo, you feel me? The next thing you wanna do, man, don't even hesitate. Slap that thing off in your dreads, you know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and slap it on in. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Make sure it's up in there good. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you peel this thing, head that down a minute, get sure all the barbs off. Check it out, son. You can cook a little closer and, you know, get around with it. You know, make sure you chop the barbs off. You know what I'm talking about? You get all the barbs off. See how there ain't nothing there? So that shit don't catch up in your hair. Them little barbs that catch your roots, start popping your little strands. You don't want none of them to pop. Feel me? You cut the white boy off. I mean, sorry about that. Cut the white part off. I have to say white boy. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy named White Boy. I'm always calling him White Boy. Get that out the way. Now you want to get into the good stuff. See what I'm saying? See that? Slice that in half. Hold the camera right there, son. Back at you. See that? We sliced it on the side. Slice it on the side. Slice it all the way around. See, ain't nothing. All the way around. Slice it right down the middle. Make sure you pay attention to where you're cutting at. Because you want to get a nice clean cut, even cut. That's how I started getting my shit flat. A lot of people like, how you got flat locks? That's Scully and his aloe, see? There go your flat pieces right there. See how nice that is, the slimy that is? Hold up, watch this. Show what we're going to do with this. Just gonna rub it in there. See that? Ain't nothing catchy. Make sure you get the roots real good. So that there. Mostly the roots. You get the hair after, whatever you got left. Make sure you get the roots real close, because that's where your hair coming from. Your hair coming from the roots into this right here. Gotta come out the root order to get formed. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure your roots good. See, that ain't no more aloe on there. Watch this. Let me show you the next trick. See that bones right there? All that's going in my hair, because my hair absorbed it all, because it wants it. Nothing on there. Watch this. See? Nothing dripping. Watch this. Chopping that aloe like you dicing. Don't cut all the way through. You don't want to break the skin. You just want to chop them like you're beating, but you're chopping. See that there? You're beating, but you're chopping. Slicing that. See how wet that done got? See how moist that done got? I done made that coochie wet. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. See that there, boy? Ready to slide in. You know what I'm talking about? Look how wet that is. Drip, you see? Ready to drip. Slime. We're going to take that. And we're going to go right back on in there. See how slimy that is again? I'm showing y'all the key, man, how to get these nice healthy locks. Feel me? Free form. If that's what y'all call it, or that's what y'all want. I know a lot of people put rubber bands and all. I ain't with all that rubber band shit. That's gonna break your hair. That's gonna pop your hair. I know some people started off like that, but I don't mess with that. What I did, man, was put this aloe in my hair, and when I'm finished, now I let it dry. But back in the days, my hair already got formed. Before my hair had formed, what I do is I throw my Scully right over ice wet, and let it dry a little Scully. So when it dry, it'll have mad form. Feel me? I'm gonna get that other piece. That piece done with. That one still dry. See that? We're gonna bring some moisture to it. That other piece I can beat some more, but I don't want that white stuff in my hair. Eventually, if you keep beating in it, the aloe start to come up in the chunks and start being in your hair like snot. You feel me? And I let this dry, but normally I let my hair dry now. You know what I'm talking about? Let my hair dry. We're gonna get this side, make sure we get all the roots. On both sides, we want all the root. All the root. Vitamin E, baby. That's what that thing do. That's for good hair, blood, nails. You want good nails? And vitamin E is the key. Aloe's full of that. ADNE. Good for your hair. Best conditioner you can get is all natural, man. You ain't got to do this just for locks. You can do this for weed, not weed, but natural hair. However y'all do it. So you go to the other piece. You know what I'm talking about? So got more left. You can get this stuff at Price Choice, man. I think Publix might sell aloe too. Feel me? But I got this from Price Choice. Matter of fact, not Price Choice. Presidente. That's where I got this from. Where the Spanish people be at. Get this from Jamaican stores. And shit, you can get it out of some people's yards. Shit, aloe grow everywhere. Especially in South Florida. Dade County, Miami, you know what I'm talking about? See that? More of it. We gonna keep going. We ain't gonna stop till that whole plant gone. We wanna make sure it's all in there. We wanna make sure all of it in there. Make sure you get the center of your hair, cause a lot of you people go bald right there. This aloe will really help you. If you going bald, man, all it's gonna do is make that shit grow. The dermatologist tell you, oh, we gonna put some injections in your hair to get your hair to grow back, all that. That ain't natural, man. Ethanol and all the other stuff that they be using, man. So you just go out there and get you some plants. See how wet that is again? See how wet that is? Get that right there, camera. Get that right there, cameraman. See how wet that is? See how slimy that is? That wasn't like that a minute ago. That coochie was dry. But daddy came through and made it wet again. See, I want it all. See, ain't nothing even really dripping off me. You know why? My hair really absorb it all. My hair wants this aloe. It's used to getting it. It's used to being treated right. You know what I'm talking about? I know when you see it in the street, you look like, oh, he don't give a fuck. But this shows you that I do take care of my hair. It don't stink, it don't smell. And when I finish, I'm gonna put that hair collagen. We don't call it cologne, we call it collage. You know what I'm talking about? That collage in there, man. That hair collage. I'm gonna tell you what to do to put in your hair so when you walk by, people be like, damn, you smell good. You go get you some Egyptian musk, the oil kind. We talking about oil. See how that look? Chopped up. See how that's chopped up? Let me show you the other piece. Oh, this is another piece I just used. I ain't used that piece yet. See the difference between the piece I ain't used yet? See how dry that is? All of that stuff is gone out of there. All that's gone. No more use. I could chop this up a little bit because I ain't do no chopping on that piece. But the pieces that I used right here, they're gone. See? Still a little more moisture in, but you don't want all that chunky stuff in your hair, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Gucci boy. Ain't they beautiful? Look at them. Ain't they beautiful? Chunky, nice and healthy. And then what I'm gonna do, right? When they get even longer, I'm gonna have my girl curl. They're gonna be going like in a little curl thing like this, like twisting all the way down, flat lock, and be twisting like this all the way around. I'm gonna show you how to do this shit, man, with style and grace, man. We're gonna take it back to Africa where you had no choice but to style your dreads. You know what I'm talking about? Form your dreads. And some people just let it go, like what I did. Sleeping on them while they got flat. I'm surprised my own dreads like this, but you feel me? See, I chopped in there. That was that piece I just told you I was gonna chop up. I can hit it a few pieces in that corner I ain't got right there yet. So I just get wet. When you beat it, see, you get wet. Like that, make it wet again. See that? You can continue to use it, but then you're gonna get chunks in your hair. See that? Aloe. And normally, like I said, I'll take that Scully. Let me show y'all what I do with it afterwards. I'll take the Scully and do this right here. Boom, 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 boom. Now I take that and put the Scully over it, put it down real now. I go buy a brand new one, $2 one. They nice and tight and snug when you first buy them. Put them on there real nice and tight, pull it down and then fold them. It don't even look like I got dread because I done packed it down. Give it 3 days. Because when I put it on, I don't take it off for 3 days. I don't be can't take it off because it be so tight and packed down. Pull it off for 3 days and do this right here. These gonna be sticking up like this. This gonna be sticking up like curly, like fluffy. Because they so locked in to being flat and dry like that. That's what you call form. Spread them a little bit. That's it. Loosen them up a little bit. That's it. So they can stay with the flat form. Don't pull them too much, man. Pull your hair apart. Just fluff them up a little bit. See what I'm gonna do right now? I'm about to go jump on the bicycle and ride around the block a couple times and allow my dreads to dry. Feel me? I don't need the Scully game no more for form. I already got form. But anyway, I just gave y'all the game. Tutorial on dreadlocks. Feel me? Just gave y'all the tutorial on it. What more you want? I think I'm the king of this shit. I think I'm the king. I don't think there's nobody doing this better than me. Catch him on stage, flashing. Yeah. 4 years in the making, man. 4 years. I used to have my shit on the ground. Shit, my son and my daughter will let you know. Turn up, where they wish to be at.
On the floor.
Yeah. Cut them off 4 years ago because I got tired. You know, had it so long. Seen all them fresh haircuts, I wanted to try something different. Cut it and I ain't like it. Which I did look good with the low boy. You know, attract different type of women. You know, dreads attract a certain women. And that low boy get a certain type of woman. I can get both, no matter what about the hair. Other than that, that's what it is. I'm back with it. I don't think I'm gonna cut these no more. My kids be begging me not to. This what it is. Get you, boy. Yeah.